Councilmember Brewster,
Here.
Councilmember Lyons,
Here.
Councilmember Cruz,
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Gornick,
Here.
and Mayor Matthews.
Well, it'll be a quick meeting.
Let's not have any rabble rousing over here.
This is gonna be great.
Oh, she left already. I was just gonna tell her what such a fine job she did. We have the agenda in front of us. Any approval, additions, or indoor deletions that you'd like to make?
Staff has no changes.
Okay. Anybody here, council members? All good. All right. We have a ceremonial presentation for the Lemoore BMX State Qualifier Weekend.
Thank you.
Riding in this event?
No.
Oh, okay.
We have two representatives here from BMX. I don't know if they both want to come up to the podium or one of them is interested in speaking, but you're welcome to come up.
And as you come up, when you get ready to speak, just give us your name and who you're with. And
Some information. Can I?
great, we'd love to hear about
This is a report that is put together by USA BMX after the event. It kind of goes over the attendance we had, where people came from, where they went after our event. My name is Michelle Weiser. I am the president of Lemoore BMX, or Framework Racing, which runs Lemoore BMX and Hanford BMX. Earlier this year, we held our state qualifier event. It started Friday, January 30th with a local Race for Life event for Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. We had our state qualifier Saturday, January 31st and in Lemoore, and we hosted Hanford Sunday, February 1st. We had on Saturday's event alone, we had 693 participants.
Wow.
All from all over Northern California, as far south as Bakersfield, and as far north as, on the map, it pinged as far north as Eureka. If you look on page 4, the little red dots show basically this program pings off people's cell phones. So if they checked in somewhere or if they said they were at a location, it will ping their phones. So as far north as Eureka, as far south as Bakersfield. And that's only the people that had the phones there. The 693 ranged from ages 2 to 65. So of course they don't all have phones, but their families do. So, page, I believe 3 shows the number of visitors that checked in to Lemoore BMX was, about 1.6. A little over 1,000 people checked in for just that day at Lemoore. Their average, it kind of goes over their average dwell time, visits, frequency, all those kind of things on that page 3. Page 4 was the map. Page 5 basically says where they went prior to the race and post the race. Did they go, so prior, gas stations, hotels, casinos, stadium, arenas, home, convenience stores. Post race, same thing, home, hotels, stadiums, restaurants, fast food. The percentage that they did. And then there's the next page, I believe it is, that shows actual percents and numbers of where they went. So after our race or before our race, I just have some Lemoore ones noted on my notes. Maverick had 221 visitors that day. Best Western Lemoore, 170. Home to Suites in Lemoore, 130. Oh no, that's in Hanford. This is Hanford Lemoore, sorry. Harris Ranch is on there, and Kalinga. Lemoore BMX Raceway is ours, Gateway Plaza, Walmart, the next page, Starbucks, Buffalo Wild Wings. All the hotels, anywhere anybody went before or after our race, it's gonna track them. So this is a race that we get to hold one time a year. We chose this year to do it very early in the season, so we can hopefully have the best attendance. The last couple years, I think we've been the highest at Lemoore. This year we had 130 motos on Saturday with 693 riders. Last year we had 123 motos on Saturday with a little less riders. But we just wanted to let you guys know that this is happening in Lemoore. It is a yearly event that we have. This year we did it January, February. Last year we did it the same weekend, but it was like February 1st and 2nd. As long as weather holds out, we can always do it early because it gives us the best chance. And of course, we don't want to go after May because it's
Yeah.
110 degrees. And we've done that before and it's not fun being out there. But every track in California gets one of these. The next closest one after our 130 motos will probably be the state finals race, which is happening in Reedley this year, which is probably going to be 140 motos maybe. So Lemoore does bring in that. Lemoore BMX does bring that in. Just wanted to let you guys know that it's there, and we race every Monday. Sign up 6 to 7. We race right afterwards, ages 2 all the way up from there. So
This is good information.
Yeah.
Council members, any comments?
I have some questions.
yeah. Hopefully I can answer.
And they might sound strange,
That's
but
okay.
I'm strange. How long have you been associated with Lemoore BMX?
Well, my husband and I, we built it from the ground up. This year actually was our 10th 10-year state race. So we're 2026. So 2016, we had our first state race there. I think we started building in 2014 when it was just bare land. We came to meetings, we formed the nonprofit, we raised the money, we started building. I believe it was 2014, and then we held our first race in 2016.
Okay, and so my follow-up question is stranger than the first. How long do you think you're going to stick with Lemoore BMX? Like, so I'm asking, it's like, so like, I don't know if you got kids and they're like 12 years old, they're going to do it for another, I don't know, 8 years. So you got a good 8 years ahead of you. So, I mean, that's
Me personally?
Yeah.
So, a little background here. My kids are 21 and 18.
Mhm.
My son started when he was 4 and he's 18 now. My daughter started when she was 7 and she's 21. When COVID hit, we chose not to fly to the races, not for any reason particular, but one, my daughter was a junior in high school and she was focusing on college and scholarships and essays and that kind of stuff. So she kind of stopped racing a little bit. My son went into motocross racing and that kind of stuff. So my daughter has continued at the track by coaching. She doesn't race anymore, but she coaches the little kids on a weekly basis. She's out there coaching all of our local little kids. So personally, my kids don't even race anymore. And I still
You still,
run both tracks, and I will probably still run them until I am no longer in the area. I have a very good relationship with all of our volunteers and all of the kids out there.
so it was just like the other day.
It's more like a
the
passion.
old BMX track where it used to be in like the Vera
Mhm.
Field area.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I was young. I'm extremely young, so that was just like the other day, and it feels like back then. It was. I don't know if it's as big a deal today as it was back then when we had the old track. Is it, or
I think it
am I just remembering things? Because like, when you go camping and that rock was huge, and when you go back, it's like, wow, that's a little tiny rock. I don't know if I'm having one of those kind of moments or.
So I think it depends on the events. Like our local nightly rate Mondays in Lemoore, Wednesdays are in Hanford. They're not huge, but they're like 30 to 40 riders, depending on the season too. I mean, we just came out of a super cold time when if you're not gung ho and you're not in it, you know, to be traveling and doing more, a lot of the parents aren't gonna bring their kids out.
I know.
But like, if you're like this guy right here, who's one of my board members, kid races, they go to all the races. They're out there every Monday, Wednesday. Same thing, regardless if his kid's racing or not, he's out there helping. We're coming into a good season right now where the weather's getting nicer, so we're getting more people out there that are just hearing about it, or hey, the weather's nice, I'm gonna take my kids out. But the big races are still big, and they're still all over California and the nation. I mean, they were at a national just this last weekend in Southern California, and there was 240 motos at a national event, which is hosted by USA BMX and their whole team. We had 100 motos less than that, and our local team of parents hosted it.
So when you say a moto, is a moto what?
A
Like
one
eight-
race.
Eight, so, yeah, but
So it could be 8 on the
eight-
gate. Yep.
8 on the gate.
Yeah.
And most,
8 on the gate.
and most motos are usually a full gate, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, you can have as low as 3 or as many as 8 in one moto.
gotcha.
And then it just goes, you know, however many riders there are and all that kind of stuff. So,
Yeah, well, that's all out of me for now.
so yeah, we've been in Lemoore since 2014-ish,
Right on.
15.
Good. It's okay to introduce your assistant.
Oh, sorry, this is
Yeah.
Cody. Asked if he was gonna have to talk. I said, I'll do the talking.
Have any questions?
No, I would just like to state that the Lemoore track is better than the Hanford track.
Good.
It actually, the Lemoore track, is the only track in California that has it's a 5-meter hill. So it's the only one in California, and we did that purposely when we built it. I
It's a
think
race hill.
there might be one coming up in Morgan Hill that is currently being built that might have a 5-meter hill, but I'm not sure 100%. So we have hosted national events at our track. We have hosted larger events than what we just had, but that's on another level that we have to apply for in a year in advance. And so with some, in the last few years, some uncertainty of what was going to happen to our land there, we didn't apply for any of those events.
Good.
Because those were awarded. This year's
events.
national races were scheduled back in October of last year, and we have to apply for those by May of the previous year. So I would have to apply by May of this year for 2027 events
Okay.
on a national level, which we've had, but we just haven't done in the last couple of years because of
Nothing, I mean,
we weren't sure what was going to happen.
I've just got a couple, what do you charge for spectators to attend?
It's free.
Oh, it's free.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. So I don't know if a lot of people know that.
Yeah, it's free to spectate. It's free to watch. The first time the riders come out, it's a 1-day trial. It's a free 1-day trial. So they just do paperwork for 1 day. And then the second time they go to the track, whether it be Lemoore, Hanford, Reedley, Fresno, any of the local track, they convert that membership to a full year membership.
So membership or,
And that membership
Entry
goes to
fees.
USA BMX.
Yeah.
It doesn't come to us. All we receive is the race fees. So then they come out and they pay to race.
so you, race fee and sponsorships is what you.
Yep.
You run by.
And yeah,
Okay.
race fees, sponsorship, donations.
Well,
Yep.
that's great. I appreciate the report. They're very, very thorough. And I guess the only question I have from the city is there anything we can do to help you to make it better?
I mean, at this point, we always like to advertise, so I am going to try to get in with the chamber this year to be better at that. But yeah, I mean,
Good.
not that I can think of.
Once we get our webpage squared away, we put you
Yeah.
on that too.
Yeah.
What, you'd mentioned your location. Are things squared away there or what?
Yeah, well, I mean, as far as we know, there was just some talk a while back about with the peoples behind us,
Right.
but as far as I know, we're fine.
Good.
I haven't
That's
heard
great.
anything.
Well, thank you very much for coming.
Yeah, Of
Appreciate
course.
it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. We do not have a study session. This is the time on the agenda where we allow for public comment. Anyone from the public can come forward and address the council on any matter on the agenda or any other matter that's not on the agenda. If it's not on the agenda, we just can't talk about it. But if you want to just get off something off your chest, go right ahead.
Oh. Yeah, good evening, everybody. My name is Daniel Wells. I'm with the Chamber of Commerce. I'll chase them down later. Yeah, with the Chamber of Commerce, I just wanted to make a public comment that Taco and Salsa Festival is going to be going down May 2nd. It's going to be from noon to 8 p.m. It's going to be the same spot as the city is doing the Flight Fest. It's going to be the Arbor. Chief, I owe you some signatures, and I'll be working on that tomorrow to get East Street blocked off. We don't have everything concrete details. It's still May's still a little bit of ways, but that's what we're putting together. Also, this is a sort of a replacement for our traditional pizza festival. I know I saw some comments social media the last couple of days about that. So just for any clarification, this is in lieu of a pizza festival. Any questions?
How things lining up, or any preparation for you for the air show?
Well, I mean, I'm not really driving the bus on the air show. That's the city's doing that one. We have a small piece
Good,
in that, and so far that's good. Yeah.
great. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else in the audience have any comments? Okay, hearing none.
I have her phone number if you need it. Yeah.
Okay, hearing none, we'll move on to department and city manager reports.
I believe the chief has an update.
Good evening, Mayor Pro Tem and Council. Two things. Daniel Mondragon came on board with us on Monday as a new CSO. The CSO division needs their help. They've already pulled about 61 weed abatement cases this year. They're hitting it hot and heavy, trying to get ahead of it before fire season. And then I don't like to talk about it, but we are still on track moving forward with dispatch for next week. We're finalizing AT&T, and Trotto's been there all week. It's looking pretty good. I don't want to say it, but it's looking pretty serious now.
I don't want to jinx you.
I don't want to talk about it, but it looks good. They'll have 2 days of training next week with the call taking side of it before they make that switch. But
Would it be best for us to tour the place before you go or after you go?
no, I would go right in the thick of it.
Yes.
No, anytime you want, you're more than welcome to come on by. That's all I've got.
That's it?
Thank
Okay,
you.
good. All right, city manager, any comments on this?
I just wanted to remind everyone that we have our monthly coffee and community event tomorrow at the rec center. It starts at 8 a.m. We have free coffee and donuts. It's a very informal event where you can just mingle. We usually have about 30 or so community members that show up. So if you have questions, concerns, you just want to know your neighbors or other people in the community, everybody's welcome to attend.
And just to put a point of emphasis, that's free coffee and donuts. So, good. All right, nothing else? Nothing else. Okay. Okay, comes to my favorite time of the agenda, which is the consent agenda. And historically, cities have put the consent agenda on here because it's usually considered matters of routine nature that they like to do. And from time to time, things get put on the consent agenda that probably should have more input from the community because our job is to do the public's work in public. So some of us, of my colleagues, like to pull some of these items off the consent agenda for larger discussion. And you also have an opportunity to do that as well, and we'll give you that opportunity. They get that opportunity first, or do we do it? Doesn't make any difference. So if any of you would like to pull any item, have us consider that, you can step forward and tell us what item you'd like for us to pull. It looks like we have 6 items. The approval of the minutes, approval of establishment revenue and expense fund for PFMD number 1, 11, and 12, approval of notice of completion of D Street pavement rehab project, approval of Cull asphalt patching services contract, approval of contract of 2025 urban water plan and required compliance updates, and 4-6, approval authorization of construction management services for well 7 and 11 TTHM project. So I hear anything from the public you'd like us to pull? Okay. Yes, sir.
I just had a few questions on 4-2.
Your name, sir?
My name is Ronnie Wong. And you want me to go into it now or you want to wait?
Well, let's see what my colleagues have to say and then we'll go into that. Yes. Anybody? Okay. So do I have a motion to pull 4.2?
You don't need a motion.
I don't.
Usually what we would do is have a motion to pass all the other consent items that are not being pulled and then go back to the ones that are being pulled.
So I'll motion to approve 4.1, 4.3, 4.4, 4.5, and 4.6.
Have a second? Okay. All right. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay, motion passes. So we will consider, have a discussion of 4.2. City Manager, you want to help us with that one?
Sure, we would need to know what Mr. Wong's questions are in order to be able to answer them.
I don't know if this is premature, but establishing the fund for that district. My question would be, does it trigger Prop 218? Number one, and number two, within the district in formation, is there a COLA that's been added to it? Because some of the older districts that the city has no COLA.
So to answer your first question, the PFMD zones were already established and they went through a process. It's not a 218, there's another process that they have to go through. So that already occurred. This is just establishing the budget, so it doesn't require a 218. And then Crystal can probably answer the question about if there's COLA.
Yeah.
Yeah, come to the mic, please.
So with the zones, every year, our financial advisor, they reevaluate the zones and see what their projected revenue coming in is gonna be. So every year it's reviewed and looked at. I don't believe a COLA is built in, but it is reviewed every year.
He's asking about the inflated.
The automatic increase.
Yeah,
Oh, I would have to ask. Hold on, I'm not 100% sure.
it is.
It is? Oh,
We learned our lesson by not having them once upon a time.
okay. So yes, then it is then.
But does it, go ahead, sir.
Question would be, did Wildan, who you contracted with, who prepared this for you, did he include that?
It's a natural inflator. And it's based upon COLA, which is what, 3.89 or something like that. It changes every year or every 5 to 8 years or something like that. But yeah, they have natural inflators.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify that so we don't get in trouble.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
thank you. Okay, Not hearing anything else, I'll take a motion to approve.
Motion as presented.
Second.
Second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, same sign. Motion approved. All right. So now we go to public hearings. We have one item, which is public hearing, introduction of ordinance number 2026-03, adjusting city council stipends.
Yes, council. We've talked about this before. This is now the official ordinance change, which requires a first reading and a public hearing. We went with what council recommended, which was up here.
Could you bring that up on our screens, please?
So as we discussed, the statute allows for a maximum of 950 per month for council members. Council directed us to do 750 per month for council, with the mayor receiving an additional $100 for being mayor. And then in addition to that, there will be $100 monthly stipend specifically for council members who are appointed to serve on a board or a commission. And so that, with all of those things together, the mayor will be able to reach that limit, and council members would be limited at 850. But we will need to open a public hearing.
Yes. Any comments from the public? Okay. Could you, I don't know if you have it at your fingertips, either of you, but could you give us a little bit of an estimate? Or how do we compare with municipalities around us?
Yeah, most municipalities around us are at the maximum, or they're moving to the maximum in the coming year. I know Hanford is moving to the max in January, which this will go into effect in January as well.
Okay, good. All right. And this, just the hearing, or are we voting on this?
We'll do the public hearing if anyone has anything, and then close it, and then we can vote to waive the first reading of the ordinance.
Okay. All right, hearing nothing from the public. Gentlemen, what's your pleasure? Do you want to waive the first reading?
I'll make the motion to waive the first reading.
Then move to waive the first reading. Any second on that?
I'll second it since it doesn't affect.
Okay. All right. Second. All those, do you have a comment? No. Motion in favor? All those in favor say aye.
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 Okay, and I say aye. Motion passes. So now that goes into effect.
It will come back likely on consent for the second reading, and then it will go into effect 30 days after.
Get the whip. Right. New business, discussion and direction and appoint member of Kings County Commission on Aging. Well.
So this was mine. I had, this was mine and I can no longer attend it because my job changed on me. And so it's on the third Thursday at, I think it's the third Thursday at 2:00. That's, I can't make that.
This came to council once before, and none of the council members were able to attend the meeting as scheduled. Mr. Reed had asked if a member of the public could be appointed, and we didn't know at that time, so we followed up and asked. You can appoint a member of the public. I don't know if he was asking because he was interested or he was just asking because he wanted to know. But you can appoint a member of the public if someone is interested. Also, I don't want to ever volunteer to be appointed to something that the council wants to do, but if there's times that you need a representative and you want somebody there, but council isn't available, I don't mind being appointed. But it's also a good opportunity from someone from the public if there's anybody who's interested in being appointed.
Well, if we wanted to appoint somebody from the public, could we notice it? To appoint something at the next meeting?
We typically wouldn't because it's not an official like city committee, it's their committee. So it wouldn't be a formal process. We could just say like anybody who's interested could attend the meeting and state that they're interested and then council could vote, but there's not like an application process or a formal process for them to do with the city.
I guess the other question I would have then is this something required of the council?
It is not a requirement. It's just a benefit to the city to have a representative on that commission so that we can ensure that services are being provided to our residents here.
Do we get, does your office get information from the Council on Aging or?
I do not currently, while Councilmember Lyons was on, he would give us updates. Since he's been unable to serve, I don't get updates from the commission directly.
Well, since the enthusiasm isn't great for anyone to jump up, Mr. Reed, are you volunteering here or are you just a comment? So we already got you doing
Just to make a comment,
killing mosquitoes, so.
since we're having a community coffee tomorrow, that might be a good time. You could present it there. There might be someone that would be interested in attending that. We do have a number of older people that attend. Thank you.
Good idea. Well, I think that's a great idea, but I guess I also, if it's not really, a requirement of us, if they sent you materials that you could share with us at a meeting or whatever, at a meeting rather than even you don't have to go, but I mean, your office would get information about what's coming up or what they're doing. We could do that.
Yeah, we can try both. I mean, if you want to move this to the March 17th meeting, we can bring it up at Coffee and Community to see if anybody's interested and they can attend that meeting, if they're interested in being appointed. And if that's not the case, I can reach out to the Commission on Aging and see what the opportunities are to receive information without having someone present at
Yeah.
the meeting.
Just get on their mailing list or whatever. Okay.
I'll give you a little backstory on the Commission on Aging. They Bobby Wharton, she's the president of it. So they meet on the third Thursday of the month at 2 p.m. and they always have that strawberry pizza at the end of the meeting. And I'm telling you, it is good. I don't know where she gets it. I really don't. But it was always a lively, fun meeting and it's good things. And
Yeah.
it's not a whole lot of issues and headaches and problems.
Yeah.
It was usually typically fun. I really enjoyed being on that commission for as long as I was, which is why when I couldn't make it, I used to keep up with her via text. And if she ever needed anything from me or the city, she would reach out to me and I would usually make sure it happened.
Good. Is it a meeting that's rotated throughout the county or is
No,
it just?
it's in Armona
Yeah.
at the government building
Government
right there by the railroad tracks.
Yeah. Good. Okay. Well, thanks. Well, sounds like we got a plan to take care of aging, huh? Next item is our city council reports and requests.
Thank you, Dr. Gornick. Just a couple things for me. I attended the South Valley Division meeting with my fellow members here. It was very well attended. It was at the Veterans Hall. Also coming up this Saturday is opening day for Little League. We will start everything at 10:30. It's usually our biggest day of the year. Tipper, I think it's Tipper from Rawhide. Tipper from Rawhide's gonna be there at opening ceremonies, and then we will be presenting the boys that were here in the chambers back in July with their Valley Championship banner, which will be hung up above Becker Field's press box, displayed towards Iona Field or Iona Avenue. But should be a good day of baseball. on
Yeah,
Saturday.
field's
with
looking in
good-
good shape too. Yeah.
Yeah, fields have been well taken care of all year. So kudos to my people on the board and all that good stuff. And just a comment about BMX. Michelle, she won't sit here and say it, but that woman works hard. She
Yeah.
she is a go-getter. Her daughter is a 3-time recipient of the DSA scholarship. Taylor is a very good coach to the youth of Lemoore. That's just a good family right there. So
That's
I
neat.
thank her for coming.
Yeah, like Brewster said, I attended that meeting the other day with all of you. That was fun.
Yeah.
I had a good time, learned some good things. Wanted to take that lady across the street and show her a building right across the street. And I got a lot of phone calls the other day about an odor here in town. Don't know where it came from. I'd like to get it resolved, whatever it is. And the other thing I keep getting comments about is I feel so bad that I don't know this answer. People ask me constantly, when does the street sweeper come through my neighborhood? And
Tuesdays.
it's not the same for everybody.
Yeah, it's not the same for everybody, but it's on the city website.
Yeah, that's
You know,
that
I don't think it
website's
is.
fun, let me tell you.
I don't think it's on the city.
Is there a short and simple answer? Like if your black can gets picked up on Tuesday and your blue and green are on Wednesday, does that mean the street sweeper's coming on Thursday? Your mic's off.
Oh, it is again. I don't have the street sweeping schedule memorized, but I can look and get you an answer.
Is there a chance?
Oh, it's color coded on the website.
Is there a chance?
Christina found it in
that
30
we
seconds.
could- Well, yeah, she works on a computer all day long. I do not. So is there any way we could put that information along with the mail outs that we do for the days of picking up the trash? Yeah, you keep turning your mic off when you go to talk. You are upside down when it comes to talking on the mic. All right, that's all I have.
Nothing on my table, Mayor Pro Tem.
I have two things. One is the odor. I was want to send that out there, but in the south, at least in District C, it seems like it's getting worse, and it reminds me of the old trick of let's do it at night. Let's flood the field or move the sewage in at night when everybody's not outside or whatever. So if Mother Nature doesn't cooperate, that stuff hangs around. And I'll tell you, makes your eyes water sometimes because it's that bad. So if there's anything we could do to find out what's doing that or what we're not doing, we need to address that. And go on the website and see if you could find when we're meeting.
When we're what?
When we're meeting, when are we? When's our agenda, where, the meeting dates and the agendas?
It's the first and third Tuesday of every month.
Oh, I know that. I just said go to the website.
Oh.
I just want to Google more agenda.
Okay, what does it say there? What does it say there? What is it? Put your cheaters on.
You want me to read it?
First and third Tuesdays of every month at 5:30 PM in the council chambers at 429 C Street.
Yep.
But where's the agenda?
If you scroll down and you go to, it looks like this, the dates, it has 2026, 2025, 2024. If you click on 2026, they're right there.
And where is that placed on is it on the first page of the website?
It's under city council.
Okay. I just think it's not a very friendly website. Usually when you're going to a website, you're looking for
Yeah.
meeting or trash days or
So
things like that.
if you go to the website homepage, if you go down,
How
it
do I get
says,
to the website homepage?
The website homepage is www.lemoore.com.
See,
And
she
then it
went to
has-
Google. She went to Google and did it that way.
Oh, I just did Lemoore.com too. No.
And so then there's departments across the top. It'll say like police department, city council, human resources. If you click on the one that says city council, it'll take you to that page.
Also on the homepage right here.
Okay, and then it's on the homepage, on the left as well.
Yeah.
Good.
And we all agree that the website is not good.
Agreed.
I know
So
that,
council,
and we've been agreeing that it's not, but I guess when are we gonna address it?
so council approved an item a few meetings ago, for us to move forward with a new website. So that's been in process.
Okay. That's all I have,
I have the mayor's long list of items if I can read them.
please.
I'm just kidding.
Well,
She
You-
told me
you've
she
got-
was gonna send them to me to see how you guys reacted, but she didn't.
let me just say that you've only got 30 seconds to do that. Because I'm gonna break the record.
Yeah. Fastest meeting.
We're really close.
Impressive.
Well, thank you for the reports and the requests. I too enjoyed the presentation on BMX and that's a lot of people, a lot of gear in town to help us out. That's good. Do you have any report on the Starbucks and the street repairs there and that data? And the sidewalk on the south side of Bush there, that when's that gonna be completed?
I don't because it wasn't on the agenda, but we can get it on next meeting agenda.
Okay, good. That's probably next to the odor, that's the next biggest question I get from that area is when's it gonna be completed, so. But the other ones look like they're moving along pretty quickly.
And Chipotle's almost done already.
Chipotle is almost done, yeah.
I think they're opening Thursday.
Oh, really?
I think so.
They have their soft opening on Thursday.
That means you only get soft tacos and guacamole. So, all right,
Full session it is?
that's all we have for the public session. We're gonna close the meeting and go into closed session. Thank you all for attending this evening. Oh, yeah, closed session item, Government Code Section 549 and 56.9 parentheses D parentheses 2, and conference with legal counsel, anticipation legal
Young man.
litigation 2 cases.
Oh,